Steeler Nation, welcome back to Steelers Nation Australia. We have a lot of news to cover. Players left, one has been released, and also a Steelers player has been signed. So let's start the show. Now, firstly, Steeler Nation, I will start with Ryan Watts. So I saw this morning when I woke up, and it's going around the internet. Apparently, that Ryan Watts is retiring from football, and he had this to say on his Instagram. This is via Steelers Depot. It says Ryan Watts shared this IG story on his Instagram announcing that he is medically retiring from a 2024 neck injury. And he says here, "You never know which play could be your last. Man, Yins boys, cherish and enjoy the game of football. You never know which play could be the last." Now, firstly, that sucks. That's not cool for any player, but football, they say like the average, I guess, playing time for any player in the NFL is like 3 years, like 3 to 4 years, like the first contract. This guy had an injury last year. He was the seventh round pick or sixth round pick. Didn't really see the field, and then he's out. So then Omar Khan had this to say too. So Omar Khan had a message here from the GM. He says, "Unfortunately, today we had to release Ryan Watts from their roster. After consulting with our medical team, medical experts, and Ryan's representatives, we all agree that Ryan best interest to discontinue playing football at this time. We will continue to assist and support Ryan as he transitions into the next phase of life." So I wish him all the best. And I've never met the bloke. I've only seen him on the playing field when he was once a Steeler. So I wish him all the best in his career. If he goes into podcasting, coaching, I don't know, gets another job, maybe. I have no idea what's going to happen with his career. But I think we're all hoping to see at least him play football. But if it's against his best interest and he can't, and the doctor said you can't play, it sucks. It's not good. So it's not good news to report on that. But I do wish him the best in his life and his career. So Ryan Watts, all the best, mate, from Australia. We had some other news here too. Was Montravius Adams has been released too. So via Steelers update, Steelers are releasing DT Montravius Adams, clearing $2.25 million in the cap space. The Steelers have also selected 2 D linemen in the draft over the weekend. This was a likely thing going to happen because they got Derek Harmon. They got is it YA Black from Iowa. And the Steelers are trying to get better at that D tackle position. Now, before we say goodbye to Montravius Adams, I wanted to just go over a quick review or just over his stats, what he did for Pittsburgh. So he played from Pittsburgh from 2021, 26 years of age, for D tackle, nose tackle, to 2024. In that time with Pittsburgh, he had started 21 games. He had 3 pass deflections, 1 forced fumble. He also had, in that time of 21 games with Pittsburgh, 72 tackles, and he had tackle for a loss, 6. No sacks, I don't think. He had 1 sack as well, D tackle. So he's been playing in the league for 8 years. So this kind of move, it gives, if he's still looking for another team as a free agent, it gives him time to find another team. He might end up on the Texans or the Arizona Cardinals as like depth, or go into camp or something like that. So the Steelers are doing him a good service by not cutting him too late so he can still find another team to join. So I wish as well, Adams, him the best in his, the end of his career. Lastly, though, I didn't expect this. This is something that I woke up today. And like I always get my news, I'm 15 hours in front, but I'm 9 hours behind. So when I wake up, it's like news, news, news. When I saw this one, I was like, holy smokes, do the Steelers need a receiver? Because they're signing Robert Woods, and Robert Woods has been playing for a long time. But my first thought was, is he just going to be vet depth? So you have DK Metcalf is number 1. George Pickens, number 2. Calvin Austin, 3, I'd say. Then possibly down the track, you'd have, Scotty Miller would be probably playing, he could be doing, receiver 6, receiver 5. Ben Skoronic's still there, so he's playing like gunner role. He'll be receiver 5. Then you've got Roman Wilson, who only played 5 snaps last year. So from one year where the Steelers didn't have the best receiver depth, now they've got really good receiver depth. And this bloke here, he's played for the Rams, he's played for the Texans, he's played for a lot of teams. Robert Woods is a 12-year vet, has over 8,000 yards, 8,233. So he's coming to the end of his career. He's been playing football since he was 21 years of age when he was drafted by Buffalo in the second round, 31st overall. And he has, I'm looking at the stats now, he's been targeted in those 12 years, 1,000 times. Yes, 683 catches, 8,000 yards. He has 38 TDs. But just focusing on last year with the Texans and over the last 2 years, he's only had a small production rate. So last year he had 203 yards, no TDs. And the year before that, in 2023, he had 426 yards and 1 TD. Now, this isn't like an outstanding, crazy move, and it's only for $2 million for 1 year, but it's a good little sense of whoever the quarterback is, if it's Rudolph, if it's Rodgers, he's going to have weapons. And this guy can block too. And he's got many years of experience at receiver. And depending what numbers he's going to wear, all that kind of stuff. But now the Steelers have George Pickens, DK Metcalf, which I'm so keen to see him play football is going to be amazing. I think that's, we forget about, okay, we didn't have a second round pick, but we had DK Metcalf. That's a lot of fun. That's awesome to me. So at least put him in the receiver room with these guys. And there could be, maybe he may not make the team. Maybe Scotty Miller might be cut again. I don't know. I don't know if you go into this team, into the season with 4 or 5, 6 receivers, because there's a lot of guys there. It's Metcalf, George, it's Calvin Austin, Robert Woods, Ben Skronik. I hope he makes it because he played really good on special teams. So it's good to see. It's a move I did not expect, but at the same time, I wish him all luck too. Being a former, former Ram, Tennessee Titan, former Buffalo Bill. He's played for 1, 2, 3, 4 teams. Now he's 5th team in the NFL. Speaking of receivers, and to end the episode, there's a lot of catching up on all these different updates because after the draft, teams cut players. Other guys are coming now in for rookie workouts and getting teams ready for the next step. Right. Speaking of receiver, though, I did not expect this either. Deontay Johnson is signing a deal apparently to the Browns. He's signing a 1-year deal to be a receiver for the Browns. So now that Kenny Pickett and also DJ link up again. Now, obviously, he's not connected to us anymore. It's just kind of interesting to see how he's jumped around. I think he was a Raven. I think at one stage he was a Panther. Did we trade him to the Panthers? I don't know. DJ has been going everywhere and not really. I think even at one stage too, he was like a Raven twice in a row. I'm going to check his stats now just to see exactly where because he's been jumping around every single team, right? And he gets to link up now because the Browns quarterback situation, we thought we had it bad, but they've got 5. They got 5 people out there. Yeah, he was with Pittsburgh for 5 years. DJ, I thought he played okay, but sometimes, he was falling backwards, dropping balls and wasn't, fumbling and had some, some really bad catch issues, stuff like that, right? In 2024, he had 3 teams. He was playing for Carolina. He played for Baltimore, played for Houston in the same year, and now he's a Brown. So will we even see time? I don't know. And who's going to be their quarterback? I have no idea. Anyway, Steel Nation, thank you for checking out another episode of an update and news and stuff like that. I'm really excited for all these draft guys and Derek Harmon, Johnson, the Jack Sawyer on the edge, and all these dudes. It's going to be a lot of fun. And Will Howard to see how he goes into camp as well. But later on today, I will be putting out an episode of G'day Steel Nation of my podcast for Steel Curtain Network. So make sure you check that out as well. But a few things happened. To summarize, Montravius Adam has been cut. All the best to Ryan Watts in his journey and finding a new career. Must be very tough. I can't relate to this, but must be very tough to do all that hard work in college. And the next minute you have a career-ending medical retirement due to your neck injury. So wish you all the best. Wish you all the health, mate, going in the next step. And also the Steelers are signing Robert Woods, a receiver. So they're releasing one's retiring, and a receiver's getting signed to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Thank you, Steel Nation. I'll see you guys in the next episode when we're talking about, I'll be talking about Steelers DNA and the draft picks and Steelers DNA and how they fit with Pittsburgh on G'day Steelers Nation. I'll see you later.